This is the 2019 Chevy Spark 1 LT. Stay with us over the next few minutes. Today we're here at Marchant Chevrolet to look at this really cool itty bitty car. I'm telling you, I like it. It's tiny and it's fun to drive. So some people just love itty bitty little cars, and this is definitely that. Man, I'll tell you one thing, folks. I love how Chevy really accommodates all types of people's interest in vehicles, whether it's a tiny little Chevy Spark or the Chevrolet Suburban or a truck or whatever it is, even an electric vehicle or diesel. I mean, Chevy's got it going on. Now, let's go ahead and start moving around, taking a look at this small little car. It has a 1.4 liter engine under the hood that's getting 38 miles to the gallon on fuel. So I'm talking, go down to the gas station right now, put some regular gas in it, fill it up for like 15 bucks and drive around for 2 weeks, right? That's how you feel with 38 miles to the gallon on gas. Now, on top of that, for 2019, look at the front of this car. I mean, it looks good. I'm loving the headlights. It's got the LED daytime running lights down there by the blinkers. It's got your projectors. It looks good. It really does. I mean, I'm serious, folks. It is actually a good-looking small car. You know, if I could have had a choice, and my parents as a kid said, hey, you can have any little four-cylinder car that you want, I'd probably pick this. I like the blue, too. The blue just stands out so nicely. I think they call it, like, Caribbean blue, something like that. Anyways, for the rest of this video, we're going to take the camera off the tripod, and let's start getting up close with this car and seeing what it's all about. So the wheels are tiny. They're 15-inch. I mean, I remember back in the day, 14-inch rims on my little Honda Accord back in 1989. Well, still here today in 2019, or 2018, September 2018, technically, we still got 15-inch rims out there. They are a 185 with a Band-Aid on them, 185 55R15. They're the Spec 145 MS, whatever that means. And the brand of them is a brand I'm not very familiar with. Oh, I actually am. They're Kumho Solus, okay? Kumho Solus tires. So anyways, an alloy wheel. Good looking alloy wheel, by the way, too, for 15-inch. The blue, I really do like it. Stands out nicely with the sun hitting it today in the video. I mean, all the metallics in it. Really has that Chevy blue going on. I'm liking that a whole lot. Then the headlights. I love how they wrap around from the front, rolling right up into that fender and up on the hood. The projectors, you got lights right here. Then that chrome kind of rolls in. Then it rolls back in on the outside, and the Chevy logo in gold. You know, gold and blue always look great together. I mean, this thing would look good with a set of gold rims, right? Maybe so. Anyways, you have your LED daytime running lights right down there that look really nice and slick down on the bottom with your blinkers. And then more chrome accents, more chrome going through here around that grill. Kind of looks like it's smiling a little bit at you or perking up for a little kiss. So, and the Marchant Chevy tag looks great because it's got some gold in it too. So this is all looking good. Now, of course, we're going to have to pop the hood and see what the engine looks like. But before we do that, we'll keep walking around and looking at it, and I'll also go over the price and tell you what that is. Definitely small. It is four-door. How about that, though, right? It is. And there it is. So the door handle has been shaved right off of here, right? There's no door handle, just a nice smooth area. Oh, yes, there is. Door handle's up top up here. And that door opens up pretty wide to be able to get in and get the job done. Already got the music playing. We do have a gas cap on the passenger side of the vehicle. As long as the vehicle, well, I guess you got to hit a button on the inside. I was about to say as long as the vehicle's unlocked, it should open, but I think you're going to have to push the button down on this car. It is an LT, so it's not your base model. It does have a backup camera right there. No dual exhaust. And no exhaust pipes at all, just a clean look back there with no exhaust pipes. I mean, of course, there is the exhaust that comes out up under the bottom there, but you don't see any chrome pipes or anything like that. Up top, got a little itty-bitty wiper blade, which is cute. This is like, everything's just cute, you know, because it's small. You got a third brake light up top here, a little black, tiny little black lip spoiler that looks like it goes right there. You got an antenna. Sometimes I call them shark's fin, but that's just not a shark's fin, that's an antenna. The Spark. You got a button right there to open that up. You got 2 lights and a itty bitty little cute little trunk, right? It's a hatchback. I mean, even the cargo cover is itty bitty cute, is it not? It really is. It's just so cute. It looks like I could put this little car inside of my daughter's Barbie dream house. Got a light in there though, definitely. I like how that's kind of red in there. I got a little dirt on my hand somehow. Oopsie. Now you wonder, is there a spare tire up under here? I don't think so, but we're gonna look and see if I can figure out how to open this. Oh, here we go. Wow, I'll be doggone it. Look, there's a spare tire right there. Just an itty bitty little spare, and an itty bitty little jack, and an itty bitty little carpet, and 2 little back seats to do a 40-60 back seat split that drop down so you can fit more itty bitty little things in here. Oh, it's just cute, the Chevy Spark for 2019. Now, not a whole lot's changed on the car, but definitely some upgrades from last year, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at our window sticker here. So this car, like I said, gets 38 on the highway, 30 city, average combined 33 mile per gallon. That's pretty good out of a 1.4 liter dual overhead cam 4-cylinder. Yes, the transmission is automatic, of course. $17,490 is the price. How about that? So several thousand under the 20 grand mark. Looking good. $17,490. Not bad. You got a 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain with roadside assistance and all that good stuff. Now here's a part we don't see. 98 over invoice. So it was $17,490, now $17,349.50. As you can see here, not a whole lot of discount or markup from 98 over invoice to MSRP. If there's any incentives or rebates that come available, you'll get them. All closing fees, there's no closing fees, no dog fees, no admin fees, no aspirin needed at all. It's upfront invoice pricing, no dealer add-ons. Really is car buying made easy at Ravenel Marchant Chevrolet. All right, let's take just a quick break, get a little water, and let's hop in the inside and see what the interior's like. Now, we said we'll pop the hood to see what's going on under there with that 1.4 liter, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Get a little cold air on my face for a minute. It is definitely a hot day today. It's in the upper 80s, and without a cool breeze coming through, the upper 80s is still pretty hot. So there's an itty bitty little latch under here for this itty bitty hood. And that's your Ecotech 1.4 liter all naturally aspirated motor that gets that 38 and possibly over 40 mile per gallon if you're not mashing the gas pedal down too hard. It's got an itty bitty little battery and an itty bitty motor, but it's so clean under here and it's so new. Air intake to the left. You even still got that mat right up under there. As you can see, this carpeted mat, your little pole there to hold the hood up. That will keep it a little bit quieter in the cabin so you don't hear the engine noise. And if you get an accident, that carpet mat right there will help dampen out any kind of fire or something like that. Drops down very easily and locked right into place. Here's your wiper blades. 1, 2. One huge one like a 20-inch blade, then a small little 13-inch, something like that right there. All right, it's brand new. Still got the sticker up on top of the window there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. So of course, I always tell everybody, and whether I'm doing a truck review or a car review, how tall I am. I am 6'1", 215. So that will give you a good, visual there of how tall I am and how much I weigh from when we get on the inside of this car. And this is a perfect one to do that with. So let's go ahead and hop in and see how this is going to work. I'll tell you one thing, the AC feels good. I can even turn it down a little bit. Stereo system sounds good. I was jamming out in here a minute ago doing little donuts in the parking lot. You know, it's always more fun to drive a slow car fast than drive a fast car slow. So remember that. This is going to be a fun car to drive. And most likely, and here in America, depending on where you live at, if you live in the city, because a lot of people buy these cars that live in the city because they're commuting, a lot of times you're not going to be able to drive a fast car fast. So having a slow car, which is, it's going to feel fast when you're driving it, because it's little, it's small, it's like a little go-kart. Anyways, it is safe though, and depending on the accident, but Chevrolet does get some pretty good safety ratings on the Spark. Just go online to the IIHS.com, that's the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, and you can pull up all the safety reports you need on any vehicle in the world. But these are not too bad. They're not listed on the window sticker yet because it's 2019 and they're just getting them out on the marketplace. But anyways, let's turn the camera around, let's start looking around. Well, legroom is good. Look at that. Plenty of legroom. Plenty of headroom. Steering wheel looks nice, feels nice. I like the design, like the logo, I like the Bluetooth audio buttons and cruise control buttons here and lights switch over here. That's going to do your brights and all that good stuff. And then this actually cuts the lights on over here. Traction control off. Window controls. One touch setting on every single window. How about that? Every window, all 4 of them, just 1 click up or 1 click down. Power mirrors. I like the shiny black on the inside. You got a nice stereo in here. It's got component sets on your speakers. So you got mids down in the doors and tweeters, highs right up here on the A-pillars. Also has airbags in the A-pillars as well. Vanity mirrors up top. No light in the mirror, but you can use these for lights. So ladies, if you're doing a little makeup, you might want to cut that on, or you may... Alright, my battery died. We're back with us. I was talking about these mirrors. I was saying, ladies, if you want to do makeup, you may want to, you know, just cut on an LED light on your iPhone or Samsung phone and shine it up there for that. But these lights should be bright enough to see a little bit at night time. But at least you got a mirror there. That's a good thing. Now, you do have a LCD screen right through the middle here, as you can see right there. And then you have your tach, speedometer, and gas right over there. And that shows your miles and all that kind of stuff right in there. Not too many features on that screen. It's pretty basic for the most part. A lot of your other features that you're going to enjoy will be on this screen right here, as you can see. You know, you got phone, audio, Wi-Fi hotspot, OnStar, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay. So you have everything you need inside of this car to hook up whatever kind of smartphone you have. If you don't have an Android application system or software system on your phone or Apple, then you may need to upgrade your phone so you can have a good time with it in the car here. Other than that, is there a backup camera? Of course there is. Put the vehicle in reverse. There's your camera view. Nice wide angle shot there. You can even see a little bit of the blue bumper down there, which looks nice. Okay. Other things though, if I can get this off of here for just a minute. There you go. Look at the screen now. It looks pretty good. You got all your different settings in here. Time, date, use 24-hour format. For 2019, I'm enjoying looking at this right now because I'm looking to see if there's anything different in here from previous years. Right now, I'm not seeing too much, and there's not a whole lot of setting. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. So we're getting a lot more stuff now. System, you know, you could scroll right down. Sound, display, favorites, preferences, apps, Apple CarPlay, all that. Vehicle, how about that? Got some vehicle information. Lighting. What is lighting going to do? Vehicle locator lights. Exit lighting's 30 seconds. That's your exterior lights. So power door locks, remote lock, remote start, valet mode, and all that's pretty sweet. So it's got enough in here to get the job done and program the car how you want it programmed. OnStar is another great safety feature to have if you're a student, child, or even anybody really. I mean, OnStar is a awesome thing to have. You'll have 3 months, 90 days free of OnStar when buying a new General Motors vehicle. After 9 days is up, you'll have to subscribe to their service and pay monthly to use it. But it's great to have, and it's nice to have it already built in. Now, is there Sirius XM satellite radio? Well, let's take a look and see. Yeah, you do. AM, FM, and then SXM, Sirius XM, right there. You do also get a 30-day, no, not 30, a 90-day free trial of that as well. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, so anyways, that's what you got going on there. There's no navigation or anything like that on the car right now. So we'll just leave it on audio. There you go. You do got a home button there though, phone button here, you got a volume button, you got your caution lights here, your vents, AC, fan, and different modes. There's no start-stop engine button. Just put the key in and crank her right on up. On the bottom here, it is automatic transmission. Okay, cup holders. And then back here, you got a USB and you got a new C port. So obviously, if you can see that new port back there, let's see if we can get focused. There we go. That new C port, I think that's what it's called. This one right here. That's on all the 2019s now. So our new Silverado and this car and other ones has it. So that tells me that phones are probably getting ready to switch to that. USB and a 12 volt right there. No SD card slot, no auxiliary port slot. Auxiliaries are starting to get to be like CD players, and you don't really need an auxiliary anymore. Glove box, big enough. Put a little mace in there, put a little pepper spray in there. License, registration, please. Put a little something in there, you know, protect yourself. That's great to have. The only problem I have with it is there's no lock on it. Okay, so there's no locking up your checkbook or a watch or money or anything in there. So if you're going to lock something in the car, you just need to lock the car. You got a little spot to store things there. I love the shiny black interior, really pretty. You got an e-brake, a traditional e-brake here. You do have an armrest, which is nice to have, okay? So no complaints there. Maybe it's not a big console type armrest, but at least you got something to rest your arm on, and that's what matters. I like the design in the seats, looks nice. And you know, again, it's not a Chevy Cruze. It's not a Malibu, it's not an Impala, it's a Chevy Spark. Or is it a Sonic? It's one of those. But anyways, that's what it is, and this is what it comes with. It's nice to see you got handles up here to hold on to when you're going around corners a little too fast. Maybe your boyfriend's driving and you're like, slow down, Jacob. Or maybe your girlfriend's driving. Slow down, Jennifer, right? It's nice to have that up there to hold on. All right, let's go sit in the back and see how leg and headroom are in the rear. All right, getting out shouldn't be too difficult, y'all. Just open the door and get out. Okay, if you're 6 foot tall, you're good to go. What is a John Deere tractor doing riding down the road, huh? You know you're in the country when there's a John Deere tractor riding by. Remember, door handles up top. Let's go ahead and hop in. I was 6'1", sitting in the front at a seating position that I was comfortable with. You're gonna need to push those up. Okay, but as you can see with the seat like it was for me to drive comfortably home, I would definitely need to move it up and position it differently if there was a guy my height sitting back here, or even somebody that's 5 foot sitting back here. It's pretty tight. Not to say it's not possible to sit in the back of this car, but again, you're going to have to play musical chairs a little bit. If the man driving the car is tall, you might want to sit over here on this side. If someone's a little shorter sitting in the front, you're good to go either way. It is a small car. That is understandable. It's going to be tight back here. If you got children, they should be fine. So, I mean, it is small. It's a small car. I don't know how many times I got to say that. You know, I can't really get around that. I'm not going to tell you it's, you know, tons of room in the back here, because it's just not. I'll be realistic with you. I mean, it's not your most roomiest in the back. You got more room sitting up in the front. But for getting around town, zipping up down the interstate, or going to work, or going to a homecoming football game, or going to the movies, or going to the mall, or just scooting around town, and you got your friends in your car, or your family members in the car, just zipping around and saving on fuel, I think you're going to be just fine. Just don't go to Lowe's or Home Depot and think you're going to buy a bunch of yard equipment and put it in here while you're sitting in the back. So if you got a ton of stuff to get in the vehicle, you can drop down the back seats and load it all in. And if you got your kids in, there's enough room to get some groceries back there. You can stack groceries up high as you can, okay? And you can lay one of the seats down if you need to. So there's ways to get around a small car where you got room in it, but you got to think things a little more thoroughly. You know, if you got a big thing to go by or something, you need to say, all right, we're gonna have to leave the kids at home. I'm gonna have to run up the store by myself and let Daddy watch the kids. Okay. Anyways, I'm just relating as well as I can. If you're a football player and you got to get all your football equipment in, well, throw it all in. And just tell your friends, hey, get your own car, dude. You ain't riding with me. So just be happy you got a vehicle. That's the main thing. And a nice vehicle with a good warranty, and it looks good too. And man, you can't beat that 38 to the mile on gas. I mean, that is great fuel economy. So how getting out? Well, we're just gonna have to maneuver ourselves and get out. It would be nice to have a little handle right up here, but hey, there's plenty of spots to grab. Just grab a hold of the actual car and pull yourself out. All right, everybody, so that kind of concludes our walk-around review today of the 2019 Chevrolet Spark. If you're in the market for one, come on down and see us at Marchant Chevrolet. We are just 15 15 minutes south down Savannah Highway, Highway 17, past the Citadel Malls in Charleston. Not a far drive. You're going to save yourself some money. Even though there's not a big markup spread from retail price to 98 over invoice, we're going to save you money on the dealer admin fees because there's none. Dock fees, dealer add-ons, things you don't want, or things that dealerships add on to the vehicles that jump the price up $800, $1,000, $2,000. We don't have any of that stuff. So we really will save you several hundred or several $1,000s compared to going to a different Chevy store. There's no point, folks, in going to another Chevy store. You need to come straight here to Marchant Chevy and come buy you this car. We can get you a different color, whatever you want. We don't have a ton of these on ground, but if you come in and drive this one and say, you know, I'd like to get a red one, or I'd like to get a black one, or silver, or white, we will call another Chevy store up and transfer one right over here. It's just that simple, and we'll give you the same price as you've seen on that window there, okay? So even a car from another Chevy store that we transfer here that we don't have in stock, it's still going to be 98 over invoice, okay? And no dealer admin fees, no dock fees, no dealer add-ons. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you soon. If you could do me one favor today, please like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Watch a few ads while you're at it. And if you get in the area here of Charleston, give them a call. Say, hey, man, I'd like to come down there and see one of these cars. Your boy Chad showed them to me on YouTube, and I really want to buy one today. Thank you so much. God bless America, and God bless this cute little car. We'll see you then. Bonus footage. There's always time for bonus footage. Let's drive it. Come on. Let's see how this little puppy drives in the parking lot here. I mean, look at this little thing. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. It's a little car. It's like a little piggy. Wee, Peppa Pig. It's really fun to drive. I mean, it's so small. It's like driving a little go-kart. Like I said earlier in the video, it's more fun to drive a slow car fast than drive a fast car slow. And that is definitely one to think about, okay? It's just fun to drive. Look at it. Choo, 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 choo. Wee, wee. It's a cute little car, it really is. And what a deal. I mean, 17,000 bucks or so for this little car here. Man, you got yourself a squirm of a little deal. All right, everybody, come on down and see us today at Marchant Chevy. Thanks for watching. Let's park this little puppy up. I think that's the other thing that's real easy about this car too, is parking it. I mean, look how easy this thing is to park. I mean, you don't have to worry about hitting too many other cars. I mean, it's tiny. You might have to worry about somebody running over you, but I mean, you driving it, this is easy peasy, y'all. It's just an itty bitty little car. I like it. We'll see you then.